Welcome back, everybody, to what may be the end of the world in Final Fantasy VI. As last time, we went through the Cave of the Sealed Gate, we went to talk, and instead, we got a wave of Espers that came out and basically brushed us by, we're guessing, to claim some very much deserved revenge. We're not sure yet, but it's definitely something to be worried about. So right now we're going to head back over to the air base. That doesn't make sense. We're going to head to the airship, but I'm also going to just double check this area. Funniest thing, when I actually recorded this, I forgot that you actually do need to do another sub-activity to be able to unlock this door. So I did come and check here just in case maybe Cave of the Sealed Gate did it, but nope. So let's head back to the airship. What happened? Oh, I don't know, Locke. We were coming to you. The Espers flew off together. Uh-huh. Then, the Empire citizens ran off as though they were terrified. Okay, rightfully so. Which way did the Espers go? Toward the capital. Uh-huh. So, yeah. Much deserved revenge. To Vector. So, I guess our next destination is pretty much determined. We need to go to Vector to see what the Espers did. We're almost at Vector. I don't know if I'll ever figure out Setzer's voice. A bunch of people recommended things, but... There, what's that? What could it be? Uh-oh. That music is very familiar from the last part. What's wrong, Terra? I can feel it. It's coming closer and closer. What do you mean you can feel it? It was glowing. What's that? What could it be? It can't be. An Esper? Uh-oh. It's coming! Watch out, Terra! Hit the deck! What was that? Setzer, get down! Yeah, this ain't good. Espers? Where are they going? That's obvious. They were mad. Yeah, I never would have guessed that. They did seem angry. No. Stop! Please! Don't go! Forget that! What's with this vibration? I don't know. Is it from the Espers? Setsa! Uh-oh. What's Edgar crying about? We don't know. Out with it already, Edgar. I've lost control! Oh, that's a problem. And with a loss of control... Yeah, this pretty much blocks off the airship. Can't use it. No! Find somewhere to land! Mode 7 crash! Do 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 do. I love the music. Can you not tell? Okay, so the airship has crashed because of the Espers. So the Espers are freaking angry. It's very obvious they are. And from what we can tell, they are headed to Vector. So, pretty much Vector's going to be smoking cinders by the end of this. And so now that we have control of our character again, this pretty much bars the airship for at least this part of the story. For the time being, I don't own the skies. So no, we don't want to change party members, or actually, no, we will change party members, because around this time, hi Storm Shadow. Gee, can you guys tell that I cropped this? Help it fit into the 720 framing. I really wish I could take the online functionality out, but it won't let me on the PlayStation 3. So at this point, I actually did do a little bit of grinding, because it's kind of appropriate to do so here. And then we eventually do transition into furthering the story. There we go. So now that the grinding is done, because again, I don't grind on camera for the people who have not watched these series before. If you're actually new here, welcome. Because I love sharing Final Fantasy with everybody. Just because the channel has become a little bit more World of Warcraft focused, or Blizzard focused, or review focused, or anything like that, this series will always be here. At least I'm hoping. That's up to you guys too, as well as me. So let's go ahead and head to the capital to see what the heck is going on there. And of course, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's had a good week so far. Mine has been all right. I'm just kind of busy again because I'm trying to get at least 2 weeks worth of material recorded so that maybe I can take another week off to go play Legion, because that's coming out next week. And I'm excited. Alright, so this is Vector, and yep, it's on fire. So, something tells me that the Espers have been here, and they weren't happy at all. Now, funniest thing, you actually cannot access the Magitech research facility right now. So, I actually think it gets barred off permanently, but this is the way that you would go for it. You can't go anywhere other than the main capital castle. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do here now. And the Empire has been thoroughly trounced by the Espers, so much so that the returners have pretty much claimed the towns, because here's Arvis and Banyan. It was like this when we got here. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. What are you talking about? I don't know. Talking with Espers? So you're in disbelief, but yet you ordered Terra to do it. Always found that weird. So here's the Imperial Castle. Oh, look, and we have a magistrate. The Emperor's expecting you. This way. Okay, Emperor Gastal is expecting us, and yet we were enemies a few parts ago. This is really, really weird. And nobody's attacking us. Something tells me the Espers did more damage than we thought. Alright, Emperor Gastal. I've lost my will to fight. Well, that sounds like a personal problem, buddy. The Emperor's had a change of heart. Hi, Sid. Hi, Banana Sid. Sid! Yay!
The Espers came to save their friends. When they learned the others had perished, they went berserk and trashed the town. Never will I forget their shrieks of rage.
Is that similar to Streets of Rage? We're hanging up our weapons and armor for good. Oh, okay, so they're surrendering, basically. The power of those Espers. I had no idea. Yeah. They'll shred the world. We must get them to understand that we are no longer at war. That's not the problem they had. You took their brethren.
No human's going to make them sit down and listen.
Yeah? They hate humans. But for now, my friends, let us feast and rejoice. That doesn't seem appropriate here.
There are some people here who'd prefer to keep fighting.
Of course there are.
Please, before we dine, talk to as many soldiers as you can. Make them understand.
So this is actually the start of a minigame. Please talk to as many soldiers as you can. You have 4 minutes until dinner. This is just a little minigame, and the more soldiers you talk to, the better reward that you will get. And we'll actually find out what our reward is at the end of dinner. So let's just go ahead and start this up. And we're not going to worry too much about all the things that they're talking about, because really the result of that will be later. And a lot of them kind of repeat themselves. The war's over. Kefka's been imprisoned. Yes, Kefka is imprisoned now. That's probably the biggest thing they could have done. And things like that. The Espers trashed us. We've lost our will to fight. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this go on. And again, happy Thursday, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm busy. Excuse me. And as you can tell, it's kind of morning, so I'm trying to get this out here, and I'm trying to get as much stuff recorded so that I can take a couple of days off and go play Legion. Because I want to. You know, funniest thing, I do game reviews and I do game content on the channel because I love gaming. And it doesn't really feel like I can do that much anymore. It's one of those things that I might fix next year where I probably won't do as many reviews so that I can actually go and get a game that I'm legitimately looking forward to and just enjoy it, kind of thing. Because right now the way the schedule is that I have just a bunch of games that I like and dislike up for review, and that's been a lot more busy than I thought it would be. But before we go any further, I did want to actually address one thing that got asked of me when it happened at Gamescom, which is we have the confirmed delay of Final Fantasy 15 for November 29th, 2016. And the biggest problem with that is we actually found out the reason why they're cutting it, or why they're delaying it. I love it, the guy sitting on the toilet. I oppose peace while I poop. I think I may have found my episode title. And so, the reason for it is that they actually did have like a day one patch, I believe, that they were going to put in to beautify the game and make sure that it ran properly. And then the thought occurred to them that not everybody has access to internet. So they delayed things for 2 months to give the day one patch version into the physical copies. Oh, just don't do that. Any game company. I'm not talking just Square Enix. I'm talking Capcom. I'm talking Konami. Anybody. Konami, I don't know if they count. Oh, wait, Metal Gear Survive. My bad. Now I can officially talk about that, too. Don't do that. Don't do the day one patch thing, because it, at least from my perspective and from others that I've talked to, it just looks sloppy. If you could put the day one stuff in and make it all work, then just do that. Because I get that these new consoles are supposed to have online functionality, and we're trying to advertise the living crap out of that. But when you put that in and it's essentially broken until it gets its day one patch, you're basically saying that it's an unfinished game. To me. So I'm glad that it's getting delayed, but I'm also glad for other reasons because, well, as of right now, I don't have like a valid November or December game that I'm going to be doing reviews on. There are games that I'm interested in, but I'm not going to be doing reviews for them. And so at that point, it's actually really advantageous because I get to end the year kind of stronger than I wanted to. I mean, I was originally going to do the last review that I had right now was World of Final Fantasy, because that came out October 25th, and now I'm going to be able to do 15. And so it doesn't matter either way, but I'm just happy that I'm able to end the year off strong, and I can also focus on other things till November and then give 15 its proper treatment. So, not to say that I haven't given proper treatment to the other games that I reviewed, but if people are following the channel consistently, which I hope you are, I'm in catch-up mode right now because the summer got way, way, way too busy, and so it was really difficult for me to get things out on a consistent basis. Hence why next year I'm looking at probably a smaller review schedule. So right now I'm just doing nothing but catch-up reviews to get myself up to speed. And oh, by the way, here's Kefka.
Gah, how dare they put me in a place like this? I don't believe this. What a bore.
Alright, so yes, Kefka has been imprisoned, and we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Dinner time. Sorry, I've got a bad cough today for some reason. Probably allergies. That evening, the banquet with the Emperor took place. Go get 'em, fellas. Alright, so we'll cut to this. This way, please. Are you a trooper or are you a waiter? That's weird. And that's a lot of lobster.
You can count me in as a returner.
Of course I can. Okay, so Gestalt. Imagine, all of us here together, sharing a meal. First, we must have a toast. To the Empire, to the Returners, or to our hometowns. Now, actually, we are still being tested. So, depending on our answers, we will get even more rewards. Well then, to our hometowns. You know, the one that you poisoned the river. As you know, Kefka's in jail for war crimes. What shall we do with him? So, we can leave him in jail, we can pardon him, or we can execute him. It's only appropriate, and I'd probably still answer this the same way. Leave him in jail. Well, let's let him stew in his cell for a while, then we'll decide what to do. I truly apologize about the poisoning of Doma. No one dreamed Kefka would use poison. And yet he's your advisor. What's done is done. That was inexcusable. Apologize again. That was inexcusable is an appropriate answer here. And it's the point-giving one. I'm so terribly sorry. Kefka's been being severely punished, and we're cleaning up the poison. By the way, with regard to General Celeste. Okay. Was she an Imperial spy? Celeste is one of us. We trust Celeste. Celeste is one of us. Kefka was lying. General Celeste realized the war was stupid before anyone else. Yep. That's why she joined the Returners. Any other questions for me? Now, believe it or not, we actually do need to ask these questions for points. So, why'd you start the war? Why do you want peace now? Why'd we have to talk to the soldiers? My desire for power got the best of me. Now I've come to my senses. Okay? With your permission, I'd like to talk about the Espers. And one more question, please. We want to be able to ask all of these. Why'd you start the war? Why do you want peace? I feel we need each other's help at this time. Of course you do. One more question. So, why do we have to talk to your men? Some of my men refuse to embrace peace. I felt they'd understand if they actually met you face to face. Alright, so, let's talk about the Espers. My empire's been decimated by the Espers that emerged from the Sealed Gate. They're acting spiteful. Unless they're stopped, they'll rip the world asunder. Yes. We have a problem. Yes, the Espers have gone too far, but you unleashed their power. At this point, yeah, yes, the Espers have gone too far. After the Espers went on their rampage, I knew I couldn't go on with my war. I asked myself why I started it in the first place. By the way, about those questions you asked me, which did you ask first? Yes, you get more additional points for this. Man, jeez. We asked why'd you start the war. Right. Anyway, more than anything, I want peace. That's my true dream. I want you to understand that. Sure, whatever, Emperor Palpatine.
You seem a bit tired. Care for a rest break?
Believe it or not, you get points for taking a break. Yes, let's take a break. For some reason, yeah, this is actually, so people are wondering why the screen is a little bit frozen. I'm consulting the guide because I couldn't believe that taking a break would actually add points. Yes, it does. And we want to be able to get as many points as possible to get the most reward out of it. So, nonetheless, though, okay, there we go. So take a little bit of a break. There really isn't a whole lot that you can do other than that. I think at this point, yeah, I'm consulting the guide. So, again, back to Final Fantasy 15. I'm really glad that it's coming out in November because then I can end the year off strong and be able to review one of my favorite game series. And it feels appropriate considering all the content that started in this channel was originally Final Fantasy content. So I'm actually very happy about that. And in regards to the other announcement, Metal Gear Survive, I'm not picking it up. I'm not interested in Metal Gear meets Left 4 Dead. I really am not. You guys are, then great, good on you. I'm not interested. And Konami, I think, just put their foot in their mouth one more time, because, oh, they care about the fans and they want to put out a Metal Gear game. Yeah, you put out Metal Gear meets Left 4 Dead. Makes no sense whatsoever. Okay, so here we go again. Man, dinner's going forever tonight. Is there anything you wish to hear me say? That all you really want is peace, or that your war's truly over, or that you're sorry? I think I go for the war's truly over, because I think that's the point giving one. Yeah, I understand. I've ordered this war to be over. Now I must ask for a favor. Okay. After they devastated my empire, the Espers headed northward, towards Crescent Island. They must be found. We must tell them that we're no longer their enemy. After all that I put them through, it is up to me to set things right. So you're going with. That is why I need to borrow Terra's power. Thump! Why aren't you going? Only Terra can bridge the gap between Esper and human. Yeah, you should go with her. We must make for Crescent Island aboard the freighter from Albrook. Will you accompany me? Yes, if you go. I'll have my finest warrior accompany us, General Leo. Yeah. Basically, he's gonna offset it to him. I'm General Leo. Nice to meet you. Didn't I see you at Doma? I'm sure I did. So that was General Leo. Frankly, one of the most honorable in the Empire. You, your scion, liege to the King of Doma. Please forgive me for not being there to stop Kefka. Well, you got sent off, dude. That wasn't your fault. I'll be waiting for you in Albrook. Okay, so he's going to accompany us, not Gestal, and it should be Gestal going. We must find the Espers and come to terms with them. You are our last hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Katera. You're my only hope. If Terra goes, I'll go. Of course you will. Locke, thank you. Jeez. The rest of you wait here. I smell a rat. Yeah, fairly obvious. Agreed. It's hard to trust the Emperor just like that. You shouldn't trust the Emperor just like that. We'll stay here and investigate. I don't know why everybody's getting a deep voice today, but they are. Please do. Leave no stone unturned. Right. And you be careful. Okay, it looks like we're set off on our next journey. And unfortunately, that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So when we get back, we will start on our way to Crescent Island to meet with the Espers.